There may be occasions when you're going to want to copy existing files into your project. For example, let's say that you've decided that you want to move your files over to a flash drive to get a little bit faster compilation times. If you do that, then what you'll need to do is go back to Lab 1 and go through the tutorial to create the consolidated 330 software project just as before, so you get that all created correctly on the flash drive. But then you may have some files over in your other project that you'd like to bring over so that they can be compiled properly here. I'll show you how to do that. In this case, we would want to take and bring those into this source directory. So right-click on Source, go to Import, find File System, click on that, hit Next. Now, browse to the directory that has the files that you want. My directories are pretty deep, so this will take just a second to find them. Okay, finally there's my consolidated from another project, and I go down into the source, and there's this thing called Clock Lab that I've been working on that'll be one of your future labs. Let's try and import that. So I hit OK. Now you'll see that here's the folder that I clicked on. These are the files that are contained in that folder. If you just click this, if you click the box next to the folder, then it will include all the files. But it won't necessarily create that folder unless you click this box. Now, when you first try this, this will not be clicked on. It was clicked on mine because I've used it before. Make sure you click that. If that's clicked, then it will create that top level directory along with those files. So hit Finish. And if we look over here, we can see that it has created that. So we're going to let it build for just a minute. And let's take a look at this now that it's finished building. Let's look at clock main. And we'll notice it's got a question mark. So apparently the SDK does some processing, but it doesn't seem to actually do a full compile. So a quick way to do a full compile is to, of course, modify the file. So I clicked there, added a space by hitting the space bar, and now I'll hit Control S, and we can see that it's starting to build. And we'll wait for it to do that for just a minute. Okay, we can see that it actually tried to compile that file for real this time, and we'll see that it can't find interval timer.h because it's not existing in the project that you download, because this is one of the files you're going to be writing in the future. So that's to be expected. That's how you go about importing files into your system. And you may want to do this on occasion, like I say, if you decide to switch over to a flash drive, or if for some reason you decide to create a project somewhere else and you want to bring over the work that you've done before. This is how you go about doing that.